Okay, so as you can see, I have 2 of these bags. I used to have 3, which I will explain later in the video. And I'm also going to explain why I believe this vintage style is very relevant for today. Hey everybody, thanks for joining. If you're new, my name is Eva, and if you're returning, thanks for coming back to watch another video. So today's video is all about this vintage Coach bag. This is called the Demi style. I did a little more research into the names of these bags. The larger bag is also called the Penelope East-West, and the smaller bag is the Demi Turnlock. I knew that the Demi bag came with black leather and nickel hardware. That's one of my favorite combinations. So I was looking for these 2 things together, black leather, nickel hardware. I ordered this bag, and when it came in, it didn't look black to me. It actually looked blavy, like a combination of black and navy. As an example, I'm going to hold up this strap, which has navy hardware. And so when I would use this strap with the bag, it looked like almost a perfect match. And so I was like, it looks navy. I had watched some videos about vintage Coach navy bags and realized that they were also very, very dark, almost black. So I was convinced that this was potentially a navy colored bag. Okay, here's a shot to illustrate what I'm talking about with the blavy. The 2 bags in the back are black. The one in the lower left corner is navy. So you can see how these 2 Demis are kind of in between. They're not a dark saturated black, and they're not as blue as navy. I found another one listed online as black with nickel hardware, and so I ordered that as well. And when it came in, it was the exact same color. And so I realized that it must be me, really, that I was confused about the blavy versus navy versus black. So I sent my extra Demi to my friend Dawn. Her channel is Dawn Loves Couture, and today's video is in collaboration with Dawn because she's going to be reviewing her Demi as well. And if you are coming from Dawn's channel to watch my video, I just wanted to say hi and welcome, and I hope you might consider subscribing so that we can hang out together in the future. I still wasn't quite satisfied with the color of both of those bags, really. So I decided to press my luck and try one more time. And that's when I got this one. And as you can see, it's the exact same color, but it's smaller. I didn't even know that the Demi came in 2 sizes. So I was learning a lot through this process and having a lot of fun with exploring. And luckily, these were all really reasonable prices. Let's look at the details of this original bag that I bought. It has this little flap that comes across the top of the bag and fastens with a turn lock. And you know, we love a good turn lock. We really do. So this is the view of the top of the bag, and you can see that it also has a zipper closure. So it has like double security here. So it has the turn lock feature and the zip feature, and you could use one or the other or both, and I really like that flexibility. So when you open up the zipper and you look down in here, you can see that it's basically just one main compartment with a panel on the back wall. This has a pocket that can actually be pulled out, and this pocket has a zip closure here. I'll tell you that the style number for this bag is 9818, and that this particular bag was made in Costa Rica. Now, the vintage Coach enthusiasts will often chit-chat about where their bags are made and what kind of leather they're experiencing. And I've often heard that Costa Rica leather is incredibly buttery soft. And the piece that I have here is, because it is so soft, it can get marked. And I haven't done any work on this in terms of rehab with any cleaning or conditioning. This is the condition that I received it in. There are some marks here. I don't know if that's coming through or not. But anyway, I've noticed that there can be a little bit of corner wear here because the shape of the bag is like rounded like this. Here's a view of the back of the bag, and here's a view of the bottom. The bag comes with this strap, which has very small hardware, a very thin strap, but it is proportionate to the size of the bag. That is adjustable here with this belt feature. So these are the main features of this size bag. And then here is the surprise that was the mini. Like I said, I didn't even know that it came in a smaller size, but I was delighted to open that package and get this bag. You know, I was a little so-so about it being the same color because I was really trying to go for that deep black with nickel hardware. but I was so happy with the size that I didn't care. I was like, I love it. So when you open this bag, you have the same feature. It also has a zip top here. There's nothing different here inside the bag except for the back pocket. And this is just a slip pocket. There's no zipper here. The style number for this smaller bag is 9154. And this particular bag was made in Mexico. And I noticed that it has this little target-like symbol, and that indicates that it did go to the outlet. Again, this has a little bit of corner wear on the piping that goes around these curved lines here. But you know, it's just super cute. I love it so much. I've got this little cascading snowflake charm here. By the way, we have finally warmed up. I think we're finally past winter. But this is what I was showing in my winter charms recent video when Charlie was attacking my other winter charm, the puffy cherries here. Also in silver. Oh! Charlie, let go. Oh. And I think that I just kind of like this cascading effect because I found another cascading Coach charm here. And this is older. I don't know what year this was originally made. Handbags coming down, and it has a little pink Coach tag up here in the corner. I think it is so cute. One other thing to note about this design of the bag, because it does have the rounded shape here, it doesn't always stay upright when it's empty. And that applies to both sizes. When they have things in them and it's balanced, then it's not a problem. But if I just set it on the tabletop empty, it's likely gonna fall over. All right, now, why do I think these bags are so relevant for today? Well, first of all, it's just the general shape of these bags. These are East-West designs, which are very, very trendy right now. And also they have the general shape and feel of a baguette bag. Both bags come with these straps, which could be used long shoulder or crossbody. I forgot to show you the strap on the smaller one. By the way, it's the exact same as the one that comes on the larger one. One of the best design features is that the straps are detachable, but you could attach your own short strap here, and that would work here on both sizes to detach the original strap and put on your own short shoulder and turn it into a baguette style shoulder bag. Another reason why I think these bags are so relevant, just beyond the simple fact that they are an East-West design, is because they have the versatility to use your own styling to get the look that you want. So I showed you this strap a few minutes ago. This is a Coach strap from one of the Coach outlet bags I got several years ago. And it had silver hardware on it, so of course the hardware matches really well. It has the navy leather trim, which surprisingly looks really good with this sort of black navy blavy colored bag here. When I wear the bag this way, it gives it a more casual and sporty appearance, and I really like that a lot. Okay, so that's a very casual look with the web strap. What if you wanted to try to dress this up a little bit? So I've got the dinky chain strap here from Coach, and I'm putting it on this smaller bag. Yeah, so I love the way the silver chain looks with this bag. It definitely changes the look. Can even tend to be a little bit more dressy with this chain. Okay, so now I have that chain here on the larger size bag. Of course, I could put it on each end and show it to you in the same way, but I think that there's another option that you might be even more interested in here. So I'm gonna attach the chain to one end, and then I'm gonna feed it through the other end, like this, and then bring it back over here and attach the other end on the same side, if you see what I mean here. This is what I mean by a very cool, like baguette style shoulder bag here. I don't wear shoulder bags that often, but I just love the look of this. Just in case you're curious, this double chain effect for the dinky chain anyway does not work here on the smaller size because the D-rings are smaller and there's not enough room to thread. So that's just something to know about if you like this idea but you have the small size. Okay, I think you're really gonna like this one as well. This is another Coach chain that is sold separately, of course, here in the silver hardware. And when you attach this to the D-rings, look how perfectly this drapes. It just kisses the bottom of the bag, and I think it looks so, so good like this. So then you could attach the original strap that came with this bag or another variation and just have this chain draped like this. I just love this. I think it looks great. So let me show you Another variation here that's a little bit extra, but you might love it. Okay, so I have attached a web strap that I bought from MZ Wallace. Obviously, this look is extra, you know, with a web strap and the chain, but let me show you how I got the inspiration for that. Is because some of you may remember that I got this Gucci bag, and it's a little pochette style, which is, of course, very similar to this. And it has a chain hanging down and also the Gucci web strap. So you see, you can get this same look just by adding your own accessories on this Demi style bag. I have one more accessory that I just have to show you. So this is Coach's multicolor strap from last year with the pastel colors, and I wanted to show you how it looks on this bag as well. If you wanted to wear it just as a colorful accessory, you can see that it drapes down a little bit below the bag here, but still, again, this is the larger size of the two that I have. But still, I think it works. You could attach the regular strap that came with this bag and then just let this drape below, or you could use this as the shoulder carry. The other thing that would be really cool about this bag as well is to take off the straps all together and then tuck the D-rings in, unless you're like me and you have it all charmed up. But just imagine that I didn't have those charms in and I could tuck that D-ring in, and then you could just use it as a clutch. So I know that clutch styles are kind of getting a little bit more popularity again. So this would be a great option. I hope you see what I mean here about how versatile these bags are. Another great thing is that these bags are super affordable compared to other vintage Coach styles. Okay, so instead of doing a what fits in both of those, I'll let you head over to Dawn's video to see what fits inside this larger style, and I'll show you what I've got packed here inside my smaller size. So I was able to fit just the bare necessities that I need when I go out to do some errands, and I was able to close the zipper. And then right here on top, you can see I've got a pair of readers. And then down here below that, I've got my phone. And let me show you. My phone is 6.5 inches by 3.5 inches. It's the Pro Max size. And then down in there, I have my wallet. This is their Rosalie coin purse. And then I also have my little medication pouch here. That takes up most of the room, though I do believe I could also fit something small like a pack of tissues that can be squished like that. If you have one of these, then let us know below how long you've had it, how you've been enjoying it, how you've been wearing it. That's it for today. Remember to check out Dawn's video, which will be linked below, and also my Vintage Coach playlist will be linked below if you would like to see more videos about Vintage Coach. All right, you take care. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.